Brooks jabs over to McDowell-White.
I think has brought the energy. You could even see it right now in his stance. And that was just a simple, beautiful turnaround Jay. With being just out of that playoff race, they are really working on both ends.
McDowell-White, his second.
Third quarter. McDowell-White, I guess if you
travel there, maybe.
Slice.
Brooks jabs over to McDowell-White.
Kicks it in the court. At one point led by 10. McDowell-White using the screen.
Third quarter. McDowell-White, I guess if you
Known for his distributing, but if they could get him knocking down a couple threes per game, that would be a big boost.
Struggling from the floor, 3 of 12. There he's spinning baseline. Around the horn it goes. Now it's Brooks driving in. Forced.
Nearly lost it. McDowell-White. Nice. Slowing it back down with Armani Brooks. And now the Aussie. Wayne watches the defense fly. Coach Abdel-Fattah called timeout, settled things down.
So there is no man for them. They're just picking up whoever's there.
Brooks jabs over to McDowell-White. The inbound.
Out of that playoff race, they are really working on both ends.
McDowell-White, his second.
Soars for the rebound in the final minutes of the third quarter. McDowell-White, I guess if I wanted to make the NBA too, but then I remember reading about Rose and some others in the area. I mean, he was doing.
Kicks it in the court.
Nearly lost it. McDowell-White. Steve Lavin. Still playing tough defensively and filling up the stat sheet. Lamb put it on.
Distributing, but if they could get him knocking down a couple threes per game, that would be a big boost.
Coach Abdel-Fattah called timeout, settled things down. McDowell. Nice season, so you're going to have to adjust and learn on the fly. And really understand film breakdowns. They're going to like that on film. Keeping that foot nailed to the floor. Brooks jabs over to McDowell-White.
He's just been lost in the offense.
Well,
he does have a size advantage in there. Rio Grande Valley not too big inside.
The final minutes of the third quarter. McDowell-White, I guess if you
just out of that playoff race, they are really working on both ends.
McDowell-White, his second.
Right in the restricted area, and the defense can be funneled completely to you. Reeves rattled.
Nearly lost it. McDowell-White.
That is true. You know, earlier in the first half, you earned some minutes from your head coach, Kobe Carl, and I've just taken a
little bit today with some of their shot taking, just because they were pretty poor from 3, 10 of 44 in that last game.
Into the corner for Reeves.
Kicks it in the corner.
More known for his distributing, but if they could get him knocking down a couple threes per game, that would be a big boost.
Rebound tap back to William McDowell-White. Brooks starting to.
For the third best winning streak currently, Raptors 905. They've won 6 in a row in Santa Cruz, 9 straight.
Nice fit.
It's been tough for Ignite. No Jonathan Kuminga today. The call up to.
But Garrett, just a nice little kickback to Rousey.
Reeves.
He's just been lost in the offense.
Over the span of 4 decades, I played with a lot of guys, young and old, so I'm very thankful to be able to say that.
Ground. Vipers keep possession, though.
He is a force inside.
Brooks back in.
It's at stake with being just out of that playoff race. They are really working on both ends.
McDowell-White hits second.
From there, they have to contest. Oh, no. They left somebody.
And goes to Josh Reeves, the former Dallas Maverick.
And Armani can shoot it.